Me on Friday. I'll stop here and pick up where I left off on Monday. Me on Monday. Wrong database selected. 8,388,409 rows affected. The Google frontend developer who waited all his life for his Era 500 page to finally be seen. A task that takes more than 5 minutes. Programmers. Can this be automated? CS student. I wanna make video games. Discrete math. Me. Start studying computer science. Every person I have ever known. It's free tech support. Python. C++. Backend developers. The UI is intuitive. The users will figure it out. Hold your finger. Unicode. That moment when you start writing codes without reading the documentation. Cybersecurity budget before a breach. Cybersecurity budget after a breach. Senior dev and me with imposter syndrome working together on a same project. When you only know HTML and develop a web application. When you leave work without squashing the bug you've been working on all day. Frick you and I'll see you tomorrow. Employers. Compatible, but old code. New, but buggy code. Excuse me, is this the Emacs course? Tips to reduce stress. Exercise. Meditate. Solve a puzzle. Drop out of engineering. Listen kid. I don't have much time. The reason why all programming tutorials uses Hello World is cool kids hacking at 3 AM in their dark themed screens. Me coding at 3 PM in full sunlight. How are you with C++? I hate it. An experienced user then. Your body is the weakest during 3-4 AM. This is the time most people die in their sleep. Programmers who sleep at 5 AM. Ugh. I have to do this boring task. It takes like 10 minutes. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll automate it for you. Just give me 10 hours. I'm gonna do what's called a programmer move. When your manager introduces himself as software architect in front of clients. Me. This code is self-explanatory and doesn't need comments. And other hilarious jokes you can tell yourself. Me thinking I am a real programmer. Me googling switch statement syntax 15 seconds later. C++ developer learning Python. Python developer learning C++. 1 1 0 0 0 0 1.00 0.9999998. Ghost. Not terrible. Zombie. Not terrible. Nuclear war. A little scary. Big O-N square. Trying out random functions because I'm too lazy to go through the documentation. Me using part of someone else's code in my program. Hard to swallow pills. Machine learning and data science are not about programming, they are maths. Recruiter explaining why they need 10 years of expertise of a language for their jobs. Me waiting to tell him that this language was created 4 years ago. Schrodinger's code, it's only a bug if someone notices it. And if the client notices it, it's a feature. Me using a function before declaring it in C++. Me. But it worked in JavaScript. C++ compiler. Go back and declare it first. They don't know I have 5 stars on a GitHub repo. Developer. Makes a simple, intuitive UI. Users. Copy pasta or whatever. Not really a programmer. Python object-oriented programming. Poop. Devs coming back from holidays. How's my favorite branch doing? The interns that force pushed on his branch. Running a national government database on SQLite. Running a national government database on MS Access. Running a national government database on MS Excel. Is my code fast? No. But is it well documented? No. But does it work? Also no. CSS is awesome. Architect. Senior engineer. New engineer. Production DB. Story of every project. Initial work plan. After 3 months. After 6 months. Final result. When you use int instead of char. Developer. So I have good news and bad news. Manager. What's the good news? Developer. I've discovered that the 5-second rule only applies to food. Manager. And the bad news? Developer. I dropped our tables. Concat. Fellowship of the string. Learn to create a website. Add HTML to it. Add CSS to it. I just saw someone with uses v/vim at the end their Twitter bio and learned that my brain will try to parse anything with a slash at the end of a bio as pronouns. Me. 1 error. Attempting to debug. 247 errors. Your salary won't be very good starting out. Is that okay? My performance won't be very good until it is. That okay? Stick with me, kid, and you'll never buy your own t-shirts again. The tech industry. Programmer on vacation. Still thinking about the bugs. Writing a for loop. Me as a senior dev. Stack Overflow. 4 followers on Instagram. 4 followers on Twitter. 4 followers on GitHub. 4 followers on Streets. Me after not touching a piece of code for a week. I've never met this code in my life. Spanish Inquisition unexpected. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. No, it doesn't affect my baby. 12 years later. Git push origin master force. Just read the documentation. It's not that complicated. The documentation. Jacob, why do you need such a big monitor? I program in Java. What does that have to do with the big monitor? Mathematicians. Programmers. 0 exclamation mark equals 1. Me at 3 AM finally knowing how to fix my code. To the computer. I'm a full stack developer. I just pull things off the internet and put it into my code. First programming language was introduced in 1956. Programmers before 1956. AI is stupid. First learn the theory, then argue Mayo. After learning theory. AI is stupid. Yes. Client requirements. Client budget. Honey, tell me what's wrong. How do you program a computer to understand a keyboard without a keyboard? Oh frick. What if you wanted to go to heaven? But God said, 502 bad gateway. Bank asks you to pick a new password twice a year with at least 1 digit and 1 special character. Stores passwords in plain text. What I think my code is like. What my code actually is. Programmers returning from vacation to work on the same issue they've worked on for 4 months. How's my favorite branch doing? IDEs. Unused variables. Problems in your personal life? Choose a career in programming. No personal life, no problems. Hey robot, what do you do when I am not around? Oh, just robot stuff. First in, first out. Last in, first out. After the huge success of Untitled Project, I'm finally dropping Entitled Project 2. Who's excited?